In this video, we'll be looking at the labels and buttons found in the graphics section of the Lesson Activity Toolkit. The labels and buttons have been designed so that you can quickly install them into your lesson and you don't have to go and create your own. Where do we find the labels and buttons? If I click on the Gallery tab, open up Lesson Activity Toolkit and go down to my graphics, you'll see there's a labels and buttons section. Here I have 18 labels and buttons. However, there are only 3 types of labels and buttons and they come in various colors. We have a fancy label, fancy button, and a simple label. With the fancy label and button, we are unable to type text into it, but we can add text over it. So if I was to type text, I could then drag that over my label. I would need to go and group them by clicking on the drop down after I've selected both of them and clicking on group. Now I have a label. With the button, we generally put a picture in the middle or a single letter, or we add the label underneath it and then we group them. With the fancy label and fancy button, if we want to go change the properties, the only properties that we can change on it is to make it transparent or not. With our simple label, if you double click on the word, you can actually go change the word inside. And this is a great label tool because it's quick and efficient for us to use. If you'd like to change the color inside, you can click on the drop down and go to properties. And here you can choose which color you'd like to use for your label. Let's go have a look-see at an example. Here the children need to sort the adverbs into categories, and the teacher's gone and made a whole lot of labels. Children need to come up and drag them into the correct column. Thank you for watching this video, brought to you by the Technology Training Academy.